Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. So today you can see we are in the live stream for Genshin Impact version Luna 6. Yep. So yeah. So you will see some codes right here on the screen. Okay. Go and redeem them fast because these codes don't last very long. So you can click the link in the description and go redeem your codes as fast as possible. And right now, without wasting any time, let us jump into the live stream. Before that, the live stream is 37 minutes, so okay, so I might be expecting like some decent changes. Like before, when I start the live stream, right, I expect like some decent changes just based on the length of the live stream. So just let's start here. Wait, what?
Have you heard of the Nod-Krai Trade Expo?
Are you sure you're allowed to sell stuff like this?
Compared to the model the Millileth's using, this one might as well be an antique.
Whack-a-whack defense box? Do me proud!
It's one of the Fontaine Research Institute's newest inventions. It's a kind of relay system that allows the user to unleash Numa and Usia energy in battle.
Hold on. If she's that good and she's only the deputy? Your little friend is so clever and cute. I love how she flies around too. Can I pet her?
Koholu Souls in
My name's Linnea.
Nod-Krai?
I'm an advisor working for the Adventurers Guild. And I promise you, I'm not such a weirdo. Go, mommy! Like it or love it.
Oh, she's a cheer unit. That's great. Awkward homecoming. Okay.
Any Mondstatter in the company of the wind shall be guided towards eventual reunion. Let the wind lead according to his blessings.
This could be the dormant pool. What is this? These puzzles look so great, man.
It's just a dream, though, right? It's not real. None of this is real.
This almost reminds me of
Miss Shivers and I
Remoria.
seem to be here in Nod-Krai to reel in the same fish.
I've been through this moment so many times in my head, imagining you sharing the same pain I feel.
What the? You crazy?
He even lured us to Nod-Krai to help him get it. You're better off with the life you have. The less you know, the better.
Now what is this?
Hello, travelers! Welcome to the Genshin Impact version Luna 6 special program, Augured Homecoming. I'm Sarah Miller-Cruz, the voice of the female traveler Lumine, and hosting with me today we have...
Hey guys, I'm Sonia Kruger, you know me, the voice of Yehoda, and I'm so happy to be back in the special program.
Yay! Welcome back! Looks like we're still waiting on someone, though. Huh.
Who
We
could
do
it
have
be?
this backpack here, and it looks just like the one from the version trailer.
Whoa! What is that thing?
Hey there! If you have any questions about adventuring in the wild, I'm your gal.
Hi travelers, I'm Savannah Menzel, the voice of Linnea, advisor with the Adventurers Guild, and I'm super happy to be here for my first special program! Let's go!
There you are! Linnea was so cute in that version trailer. That tiny backpack and her little companion. So adorable.
Oh yes, and those little wings on her head.
I know,
Oh, I
right?
can't get enough. Plus the pointy elf ears and all the different colored crystals. I mean, she looks super unique. Pretty cool, right? All those elements actually tie into her background. So how about we take a sec to learn more about her? Sound good?
Yeah, let's do it!
So, Linnea has all those unique characteristics because she's not actually a human. She's a fae from Snezhnaya.
Oh, wait. We heard about the Snowland Fae in the Nod-Krai preview trailer, right? Looks like we're getting another Fae character to add to the mix. Before it was just
Fae?
Blitz, right?
Yeah, so a bit more about her.
So
Linnea
she's
has
a
a super
Snitch
close
9
connection to
character?
nature. She loves
Damn.
adventuring in the wild, observing all different kinds of creatures. Her connection to nature also means she gets super uncomfortable around all things robotic and mechanical.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, so, like, she'd freak out if she saw Yehoda's mechanical arm?
Well, she'd probably just keep her distance. In fact, travelers who have played through the Luna 1 event quest have seen her do just that. When Anefa talks about Aino's past near the end, you can see Linnea in the background watching Aino and the other children from afar.
Oh. So she's already made a cameo? Seriously, though, Nasha Town is practically nothing but clankers, robots, and machines. I mean, doesn't she find it tough to live there?
Yeah, well, it's not super enjoyable for her, but she makes do. She spends most of her time out in the wild doing research anyway. She works as an advisor with the Adventurers Guild. You can often find her at Speranza and Nasha Town, giving lectures and advice to newbie adventurers.
Oh, she must really know her stuff then.
Oh yeah, she's like a walking encyclopedia. She has extensive knowledge in all sorts of minerals, plants, and animals. Once she gets going on a topic, good luck getting her to stop. Oof.
Really? Okay, then she must be interested in a lot of Tevat's unique species too, right? Like melazines?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I have to pause here for a second and just look at these mini details. She's a Fae from Snezhnaya, okay. I don't know what like separates her from other Snezhnaya, I mean from other characters though. But I see this little bun with this little ears, okay. I don't know any Snezhnaya characters here. I mean, we know like the Fatuis, they all come from Snezhnaya, right? They call that their homeland, right? Okay. She is someone from, say, the Adventures Guild, so she is someone who hosts lectures. That's nice. She's a naturalist. She's deeply devoted to the study of nature and living creatures. That's good. Now, I don't know about this though. But you could see like her companion Lumi is her reliable helper, just like how for travelers case is Spyman. Let's see though.
For sure. Linnea knows a lot about taking care of animals. I mean, just look at her little companion. Looks like she's in good hands, right?
Oh, yes. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. So, like, what is she?
Ooh, good question. Lumi here is a Jack Frost from Snezhnaya, one of the 6 most common types of Fae.
Oh, one of the 6 common types of Fae.
She's full of personality too. She loves things all shiny and sparkly.
Oh,
yeah.
I love that.
So adorable. Linnea even carries a bag of gems around just in case Lumi gets hungry. Lumi's a bit on the mischievous side though, so sometimes she eats things she's not supposed to.
Oh, uh-oh.
Yeah. But all in all, she is a great companion and even helps out when Linnea runs into fights in the wild.
Ooh, is it time to dive into her combat skills then? Let's go.
Okay, so Linnea wields a Geo Moon Wheel and can convert crystallized reactions between Hydro and Geo into lunar crystallized reactions.
Wait a second. Did you just say you convert crystallize into lunar crystallized reactions?
Making her a key wheel and can convert crystallized reactions.
Oh damn. Crystallize into lunar crystallize. Anything lunar means you need to have Hydro unit. So you need to have a Hydro unit. In this case, you need to have Columbina. So for any lunar reactions to work. But she capitalizes on crystallize. So Navia, right? Like she uses crystallize as ammunition to go hit hard on the enemy. So what is she gonna give? Like Zibai, right? She is a lunar crystallized TPS. So I bet like she will be the support unit for Zibai.
Between Hydro and Geo into lunar crystallized.
I mean, in case of a lunar charge, we have Inefa. For Dendro, we have Lauma. Okay? I mean, the pure support for that particular type. We have a support and a DPS pair. Okay? So, like, for lunar charge, like Inefa is the support and Flens is the lunar charge DPS. Neff is the lunar bloom DPS, whereas what's the name? Lauma is the Lunar Bloom's like support. Okay. Zeba is a lunar crystallized TPS, whereas this guy is a lunar crystallized support. Linnea in this case. And Column is just there to give like let everybody activate the lunar reactions. So yeah, I guess like with this you could say like lunar reactions are literally coming to an end, right? So I just can't wait to see like what's gonna happen with the set of Mondstadt characters. Let's continue.
Reactions, making her a key player in Hydro Geo teams. So, without further ado, let's dive into her combat masterclass.
Yeah!
Heck yeah, let's go.
A bow user.
A gift from the land of the young. Coming in hot. Take this.
With Lumi's assistance, Linnea can deal some good damage, but she also offers a ton of support capabilities, including boosting survivability and increasing her team's damage output.
Oh, cool. So she's an all-arounder, huh?
Oh, yeah. Plus, whenever Lumi is on the field, all enemies' geo resistance is reduced.
Okay, Rocket Girl, so resistance reduction whenever Lumi is on the field. Ugh, that's so convenient. Should make battles a whole lot easier.
For sure. Linnea and Lumi's teamwork is just that amazing. Linnea can also boost the lunar crystallized damage of the entire party based on her defense, while also increasing the elemental mastery of corresponding characters.
Okay. I feel like I'm learning a lot. Oh, wait.
Yes.
What about her skill and burst?
Ooh, good question.
Okay.
Let's start with her elemental skill. Linnea's skill can be used in 2 different ways. Tap
Okay.
it, and Lumi will unleash an impressive strike, dealing continuous geo damage to enemies. Plus, if a Moondrift is on the field, Lumi will also deal lunar crystallized damage.
Oh, so that means Linnea can deal off-field geo damage?
That's right. Tap her skill repeatedly, and Linnea will feed Lumi gems. When full, Lumi will change into her ultimate form, pull out a massive hammer, and deal a huge amount of lunar crystallized damage. I know.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Oh my gosh, I love that. So Lumi's got a fearsome side, huh?
Oh yeah, she bites. Travelers
too, girl.
Travelers can switch between these strategies depending on whatever suits the situation best.
Cool,
Yeah.
okay. So what about her elemental burst?
That's where the healing comes in. With her burst, Linnea heals all characters and summons Lumi to the field to provide continuous support to the team.
Okay, so Linnea can provide off-field damage, reduce geo resistance, and heal. She sounds like a great addition to Geo Team.
Oh yeah. I'm sure Travelers will come up with a bunch of different team comps.
That is so exciting. With a versatile character like her, there's so many possibilities.
Yeah, plus,
So she's
outside of combat,
basically
Linnea has a few tricks that help
equivalent
with
to-
open world exploration, from collecting ore with
What's
Lumi's
the-
hammer to rounding up small animals.
She's almost equivalent to Escoffier, but for geo units. Okay. So I mean, like a skill just like Escoffier applies geo in this case. Escoffier is its ice. In the Linnea's case is geo, okay, and she apply, and if there's a Hydra unit, she'll definitely apply lunar crystallize, but it's in the like burst where the healing comes into effect. Pretty much similar to Escoffier, so she's just a really great support just for geo units. Her damage is basically dealt with the lunar crystallize in mind. So you need to have a Hydra unit in case you decide to get Linnea.
With ease.
Okay, Slay, I love
So
that.
awesome.
She also has her own naturalist archive, where she records her rare animal encounters and other natural findings. Once she's finished, she shares the results with the children who attend her lectures. And in return, the kids usually give her handmade badges as gifts. I know.
Wait, and you can pin them to her backpack? That is so
It's super cute.
cute.
It's super
love
cute.
that.
I love that.
Yeah.
It seems like the kids really respect her. I'm
Oh,
like,
definitely. Definitely. She commands it.
I know, right?
She is actually the former leader of the Conch Gang.
Former lead of the Conch Gang? Yeah, but one thing, I mean, just look at these, look at these wing feathers and these little horns out here. Like, this is unique, and I guess this is gonna be the design of the Schnishna characters, by the way. Something you take note of.
so she's always looking out for them.
The Conch Gang. You mean that band of kids who stick up for each other in Noshito?
Yep, that's right.
Oh.
But Linnea's a Fae. Why would she join a group like that?
Well, because she's a changeling.
What now?
In Snezhnayan folklore, it said that certain Snowland Fae switch their children with human babies in secret, leaving their offspring to be raised in the human world and taking the human children for themselves.
Oh.
That's what happened to Linnea. That's how she came to grow up among humans. Yeah.
Okay, that's, cool, but why would her parents do that?
There's gotta be a story behind that.
Yeah.
Well, if travelers are interested in delving deeper into her backstory, be sure to check out her story quest in the upcoming version.
Which you are gonna tell us all about. Right, come on, girl, just a few details,
Okay. Her upcoming quest centers around a competition known as the Spirit Envoy Championship, and both Linnea and the Traveler are set to take part.
Heck yeah!
Basically, it's a contest where animal companions compete against each other to determine who's the strongest partner.
That's right. I heard Mualani's taking part too. She might even end up as the Traveler's opponent.
But, okay, wait a sec. Linnea has Lumi, Mualani has her Kaholasaur, so, who's the Traveler gonna end up with?
Well, I guess it's Paimon's time to shine.
All right, y'all, it's over. We're due.
Oh,
No, I'm just kidding. Actually, our Tapetlasaur friend has been itching to step up ever since the competition was announced. Travelers will have the chance to put their teamwork to the test.
Awesome! Aguara's raring to go.
Yeah, looks like we're in for some exciting showdowns. Okay.
That's right. Plus, travelers will have the chance to earn Primogems and Ascension materials for Linnea by completing this quest, so don't miss out.
Yeah. All right, now that we've
Now, another brand new character ascension material, but it's specifically for Linnea. Yeah, I just want to see a brand new location. It's released in version Luna 4, the Northern Islands, and before that, 2 versions before the whole Nod-Krai pretty much got introduced. So hope there is a brand new location this time.
introduce Linnea, let's talk event wishes.
Woo!
In the
Event
first half of Luna
wishes.
6, travelers can look forward to event wishes for Linnea and Chaska. A new 5-star bow, Golden Frostbound Oath, will also be featured on the weapon banner.
And in the second half of Luna 6, we'll have returning event wishes for Lauma and Nefer.
What is this banner? I mean, this is a really good banner, no doubt. I want Lauma's Constellation, Constellation 1, so that it unlocks the healing capabilities. And I also want Chaska's bow. Okay? I want Chaska's bow. And I want Lauma's. I want to say Lauma's C1. Yeah, only if I didn't wish for Waka, then I might have actually gotten these two though. Okay? I mean, I might have got a Constellation 1 but I've got Chaska's weapon. Ta-da! But yeah, I mean, Lunar reactions is still gonna be there for a long time, so you can think of picking up Lava and Nefer. But remember, it's gonna be an expensive combo, and you need a Hydra unit in order to activate it. I mean, don't think of getting Nefer if you don't get Lava. Straight up. Flynn's, he can still do damage, but it'll be difficult to use Nefer without Lava. Shibai is you could say the easiest unit to actually use, the easiest GPS among the three, okay? So if you do get Linnea, your Shibai will just deal way better damage. If you have Navi, just don't get Shibai, okay? If you get Linnea, your Navi can actually deal better damage. Let's just see here, by the way.
Plus, a new Chronicled Wish banner will become available.
What is this? This is one of the best Chronicle Wishes, okay? Fontaine Chronicle Wish banner is one of the best banners. Okay, just forget Siege Renard Lord. Navi is a really good unit, okay? You can use Crystallize to deal better damage. Chlorine used to be one of the best DPSs. Electro DPS, now it's been replaced by Flynn's. If you do have Kinich, you can definitely think of pulling Emily. And Lenny used to be a really good pyro DPS, but now they're much better DPSs like Mawika or even Arlecchino that can deal truckloads of damage, and that with ease, okay? So you can think about, say, pulling Navia, then say Emily if you had definitely have Kenichi. And maybe even Chlorine, okay? Because for pirate EPs you have a lot many options, so you don't need to actually say pull out Linnea, and you can forget Siegewin. But you could say like Linnea's literally overlapping her role with that of Shilunin. Like Shilunin is also another unit that heals and also does eliminate geo resistances as well. So yeah, you can see like certain units are overlapping. And if you do have Navi and if you do have Shilunin, like they're literally like one of the best combos in the game. So you may consider linear escape unless you're hell bent on the lunar crystallized reactions. So let's continue.
Featuring characters from Fontaine, so don't miss out if you're interested.
Okay, y'all, that brings us to our very first break. And you know what that means? Delicious Primogems. So here is the first redemption code, and we will be back with details on a new map expansion. So stay tuned. Whoop, whoop.
Whoa, thank goodness there's a map expansion this time. Where could this be? I'm expecting Dormhan Port, okay? Hope so, it's gotta be true. Okay? A Dormhan Port expansion is gonna be out of the world. Because that's the only thing that's coming to my mind. And I also want to see, say, Shivari as well. I mean, though we had, like, explored some person, but it's not like we didn't get the full map of Shivari. So, like that as well. And from Liven, we had heard some news about Dormhan Port, so I think this could be the likely expansion.
Welcome back, travelers!
Welcome back!
Hey!
All right, let's dive into the new area launching in Luna 6.
Okay, yes, let's do it!
Although a new adventure awaits in this area, it might feel familiar to a lot of travelers.
Wait,
Okay.
so is it somewhere we've been before? or-
Okay, not exactly. We've never been there, but it's a name we've been hearing about for a long time.
Oh, wait. Okay, I've got it. It's Dornman Port, right? Oh, man.
Whoa, this is beautiful. This is Dormhan Port. Oh man, I'm all for it.
We've been hearing about.
We'll definitely go to the game, man, see what it looks right now versus this. Damn.
It from the people of Mondstadt since the game launched.
Yes, you got it.
Gosh.
Dornman Port is located to the north of Cider Lake. Just head past the rolling flower fields and you'll find it no problem. Apparently, it used to be a key outpost for detecting threats. But nowadays, it's Mondstadt's primary port for commercial trade.
Oh, that explains all the merchant ships.
Yeah.
Oh, and those windmills. Feel just like Mondstadt, don't they?
I know, right? And we'll need to be on the lookout for old friends, too.
Lohan.
Hey, that's Lohan,
Hello.
right? The vice captain of the 5th Company. I mean, we met him in the last version.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, I love
Travelers can look forward to learning more about him in Dornman Port, along with a few other interesting pieces of intel. So be sure to check out the notice board while you're looking around.
him. Okay,
Oh.
but wait, who's that little girl?
I don't know. Travelers will just have to wait and see. Although, if you're after more info, I'm sure exploring the port couldn't hurt. Oh, and do we also remember what our old pal Lieben told us? That beyond Dornman Port, on the summit of Windrest Peak, lies an abandoned sanitarium. Dornman Port, on the summit of
Summit of Windrest Peak. Okay.
Windrest Peak, lies an abandoned sanitarium.
What are those cubes literally flying into the air? Are we gonna meet Renova? Or like, are we gonna see like one of the shades? Yeah, Renova's like what? One of the 4 shades. Are we gonna get access to shades?
Oh, okay, you really didn't have to, like, say it like that. But seriously, the whole deserted vibe of this place is, like, so creepy. It feels like something's gonna jump out of the shadows or something.
Well, the traveler does end up having an interesting encounter here with a woman in need of help named Zeitland. Something special awaits at the summit, too. A statue of the Animo Archon that opens a path to the sky.
Whoa.
I know.
Whoa, this red pixel surrounding the statue with Wendy. That's something else.
Well, where does it lead?
Well, let's take a look at this clip for a little sneak peek.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, we get to another dimension. Like, this is like somewhat similar to a Talkman Valley. Like, we jumped right into the volcano and we came into another dimension. Similarly, this is but for dormant port. But it looks like it takes us into the past, right? Like we see a bit of Inazuma, a bit of Monster, a bit of Liyue, a bit of Fontaine. What is this? This is a creepy good place, man. Yep. I bet this could be the monster we will have to say beat in order to get Linnea's character ascension materials.
That's like incredible. I mean, I just can't believe there's a place like that just floating above Mondstadt.
Well, it's not super well known. It's said to be the Temple of Space, a repository of fragments created by Asmodee, who rules over sky
Asmodee.
and space. Space. A repository of
A repository of fragments created by Asmodee, aka Paimon, before becoming a Paimon.
fragments created by Asmodee, who rules over sky and space.
Oh,
Sky
wow,
and
okay.
space, huh?
Are we really allowed to go there?
Well, I mean, the traveler did come from beyond the stars, so I guess that means we get some special privileges.
Okay,
okay,
you know
yeah,
what?
that makes sense. That
yeah,
makes sense,
I can't
Fair
argue
enough.
with that. So this is the ruler of Space's personal collection, huh? Wow, there must be some incredible things here. Space,
Yeah, that makes sense.
Come from beyond the stars. Fragments created by Asmodee, who rules over sky
Sky and space. Okay. Sky and space. Right.
and space. Travel.
That makes sense. That
yeah,
makes sense.
huh? Wow, there must be some incredible things here.
Absolutely. The different areas of the Temple of Space are actually elevated landscapes from
Temple of Space.
various civilizations of Tibet, designed to preserve their respective cultures. You have the Luyang Academy, based
Luyang Academy based on ancient Liyue.
on ancient Liyue, the Desert Pavilion, based on
The Desert Pavilion based on Sumeru. Okay. The God of Space.
Sumeru, and the Mahavaipuya Chamber,
And the Mahavaipuya Chamber.
an amalgamation of many different.
Yep, this one looks like it's from Natlin. I mean, it's from the Night Kingdom.
Civilizations.
Wow, there's so much
Wow.
to see for real.
Yeah.
Plus, since this is Asmodee's domain, a lot of the gameplay also centers around the idea of space.
Oh, okay.
That is why we saw this weird gate in the beginning, which I technically kind of like.
Explain. So, while exploring the temple, travelers will meet a friend with a mysterious background named Dex.
Okay.
This Dex reminds me of Samsung Dex, to be honest.
Oh, I'm guessing this is gonna be our right-hand man during our adventure.
Get it? You get it? I see what you did there.
He's a hand.
Historia, okay?
Yeah, that pretty much sums it up. Dex can help us unlock the secrets of this place. At Luyang Academy, he can place scrolls and unlock spaces within paintings. In the Desert Pavilion, he can open spaces within mazes. And that's just the beginning.
Ah, so when he opens a new space, it's like turning the page of a book?
Yes, that's right. There's lots of stuff to do inside, but I'll let travelers discover that for themselves.
Okay, so wait, what about this person we came here to help? Zeitland?
Right. So one of our reasons for exploring this temple is to help Zeitland find clues about an important relative.
Always so helpful, aren't we?
Oh
Yeah.
you hold a
Another important NPC, perhaps.
That's what we're known for. But there's one thing travelers need to
Historia.
look out for. The temple is also home to a special
Special kind of guard, okay. Historia.
kind of guard.
Uh-oh.
These watchers were stationed to guard the temple in Asmodee's absence. When the rules of this hallowed place are broken, these watchers were stationed to guard the temple in
Stationed to guard the temple in Asmodee's presence.
Asmodee's absence.
Are we gonna see, say, Paimon getting revived? Because I'm gonna love when Paimon gets revived. I just can't wait for Paimon to reveal her form.
When the rules of this hallowed place are broken, the temple will go on high alert.
I mean, this highlight looks like the temple is dying, like as if Rondo's curse has been put into place.
Oh, even the color is different.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, this is bringing back some that. Oh, even the color is different.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep, this pixelated reminds me of the login screen, like when we log into Genshin for the very first time after downloading it, say from the web or the Play Store, wherever you guys download it from. Say after choosing your gender, be it ether or lumine, right? The other gets like pixelated and gets kidnapped from there on. Okay, after like we encounter Asmodee and try to escape Tivat, Asmodee is the one to block us up, and we have to choose a gender from there, male or female, ether or lumen, and if you choose one, the other gets kidnapped. Straight up. And hence we land on. Hence we land on Monster, and our journey begins from there onwards. From the Snarsnaf cliff. So let's continue.
Hey, this is bringing back some bad memories.
And there's also a chance of falling into a mysterious and eerie space known as an apathic interval. So
That guy
travelers will
looks
need to
like
watch out.
the monster looks
Yeah,
like
that's gonna be a
fine.
no for me.
For that reason, I'm
I'm
out.
out.
This guy looks like
Okay,
fine.
don't
to
worry.
me.
With their adventuring experience and a little help from Dex, I'm sure travelers will be able to make it out in one piece. And maybe even confront this Watcher once and for all.
This guy looks like fine.
That-
Like, what's the name? The Destroyer. I'm still forgetting it right now, but yeah, he reminds me of Finan when he's fully cursed, or like when he's eaten by. When he's eaten by this guy. Like, I'm just not able to remember it for now, but yeah. When Finan's basically being cursed. Eaten, you can say, by Nanook. I mean, that very thing, right, is also being controlled by Xandar. Oh man, let's continue.
Red looks, unsettlingly familiar. The ruler of space abides no reason. Isn't that what we learned? I mean, guess that must be true of this Watcher as well. Looks like we're gonna have to use. Guess that.
This place only exists to preserve all innovation, evolution. Everything is forbidden here.
That must be true of this Watcher as well. Looks like we're gonna have to use fists to talk this out instead.
Hey, whatever it takes to uncover the mysteries of this place, right? The chance to learn more about the ruler of space awaits. So don't miss out, travelers.
I am so excited right now.
I know! Oh, and one last thing. Take a look at this.
Huh. Man, it feels like we're living our adventures. What is this place?
Well, travelers will just have to discover that for themselves in-game.
Oh, I'm so
There's so much
excited.
to uncover in this area.
Oh, well, speaking of things to uncover, that reminds me. There actually used to be 2 Watchers at the temple, but one managed to flee.
Oh, no. Okay, where is it now?
Hiding in the wilderness
This
outside
looks
Dorman
like
Port.
the
It also has
the
space-related
Primogems.
skills at its disposal, so be careful, travelers.
Oh, man.
Challenge the Watcher Fallen Vigil to earn level-up materials for Linnea.
Ooh, I'm sure the travelers are up for it.
Maybe not Yehoda.
All right, I think that about covers it for now. More awaits in this new area than we've gone over here, but I'll leave that for travelers to experience for themselves in-game.
And you know what? That sounds like a perfect time for a break.
Yes!
Take a look at the second redemption code, travelers. We'll see you on the other side.
Ugh, Primogems.
The Trade Expo. Travelers, let's
Welcome.
jump right into the Luna 6 events. Word is a trade expo is taking place in Nod-Krai, is that right?
Oh, yes, ma'am. And it's being hosted by the Voynich Guild, and the purpose is free trade. So, I mean, you can buy anything from Mondstadt apples to weapons and equipment.
Seriously? You can trade weapons? Guess this is Nod-Krai we're talking about, but still.
Yep. There are no explicit rules about what can be put up for sale, but the guild does have a few unofficial stipulations to help the expo go off without a hitch.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
guessing Yehoda's got her work cut out for her then? I mean, she is the curatorium's go-to employee after all.
Oh, you have no idea. Especially with the big name sellers set to take part in the expo. You have no idea.
Look at this. This looks more like Beto.
Especially with the big name sellers set to
This looks more like Emily.
take part in the expo, Yehoda's gotta be extra careful not to get on their bad side.
Not to underestimate her, but are we sure she's cut out for that?
No.
Oh, yeah, she'll be fine. Partially because Nefer already called in the Traveler as backup.
Nice! Guess the expo's all set.
I mean, yeah, with so many valuable weapons, goods
Chivalrous?
for sale, conflicts are bound to creep up here and there, but now goods for sale. Conflicts are bound
Ah, Yelan.
to creep up
Oh, here comes Navia.
She'll
on their big name
Wait, I just
employee
wanna
after
see
all.
the face
you
once
have
again.
no idea.
Yeah, this looks like Beto.
Especially with the big name sellers set to take
Ah, this looks like Navia. Right. I mean, how Navia is the umbrella and the curly hair.
part in the expo.
But are we sure she's...
in the Traveler as
Weapons. But Nefer has pledged to ensure the safety of all participants.
My gosh, so she has to juggle all those conflicts and play security? That sounds like quite the challenge.
Oh, for sure. So if you're interested in seeing how she pulls it off, be sure to check out the event quest once it goes live.
Of course, it's not all work and no play. The expo is full of interesting stalls to check out. You might even make some unexpected discoveries, like Ino's Clink Clank Crisis Control Switch.
That's right. Flip it and there's no problem in Nod-Krai that can't be solved.
Wait, but what does it do? It's, not another super weapon with the potential to wipe out Nod-Krai, I hope.
So, can we ever really rule that out when Ino's involved? You know, that's one secret travelers will have to discover for themselves in-game, though.
Oh,
Right,
no
right.
spoilers, right?
Got it.
Okay, got it.
Oh, looks like Fontaine's fruity order is at the expo too. But things aren't looking super friendly here.
Don't worry, Yehoda will step up to solve any disputes that pop up. It's a part of her, many responsibilities.
All in a day's work, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Travelers can also look forward to running into a bunch of old friends at the expo, so be sure to check in on them and see what's up.
All right, how about we change gears for a second, dive into the mini-games in store for this event?
Librans
That is a
here.
great
That's
idea.
great.
Okay, starting with Anefa and Ino's booth. Travelers will need to take part in a battle simulation to help Ino test out her latest invention. And during the battle, travelers will need to observe the rhythm of oncoming enemies and set up guard mechanisms to ward them off.
You can place new mechanisms on top of existing ones to optimize firepower. Experiment with different combinations to come up with the strategy that works best for you.
That is right. Make the most out of each mechanism's characteristics, and the oncoming enemies won't stand a chance.
Totally. All right, moving on to Navia's booth. Travelers will have the chance to test out the Nemusia mechanism, one of the Fontaine Research Institute's newest projects.
In this battle of energy, travelers will be equipped with an experimental shield. With the right timing, travelers will need to switch between Numa and Usia alignments to absorb incoming attacks and charge up energy.
Once enough energy has been accumulated, travelers can unleash an attack on their opponent. Deal an attack of the opposite Nemusia alignment to your opponent to deal even more damage.
Cool, that looks super fun.
I know.
Finally, don't forget to visit Beto's booth to help test out Ningguang's new and improved Guizhong Ballista. The goal is to defeat enemies within the time limit to earn points. You can adapt your strategy to different battlefield conditions and defeat enemies to accumulate support progress.
When support progress is maxed out, an overhead surveillance device will be activated, allowing travelers to target opponents with the massive firepower of the Guizhong Ballista. After a while, high explosive ammunition will be provided, making the ballista even more powerful.
Wow, the variety of weapons,
Like
or
it.
the exhibits at the expo is really impressive. But I'm sure travelers are even more curious about what rewards might await them at the end of it all.
No need to worry about that. The Voynich Guild never shortchanges its partners. Once preparations are complete, travelers can claim all sorts of rewards, including Primogems, and, get ready, this is like the most important part, okay? Drumroll please. The chance to invite Yehoda to their parties.
So excited.
I can't wait. But seriously, help a girl out during this expo,
I mean,
right?
this is fantastic. Getting your
A
Hodo for
lot
free.
on her plate.
You got
That's
it.
great.
Travelers should also head to Fontaine to check in with Petite Lumière and Director Melius. Apparently, they've invented a new form of visual media called flash cuts.
Unlike traditional filmmaking, flash cuts condense fun scenes down into brief snippets.
During the filming process, you can invite different characters to complete various shooting tasks and edit the footage by selecting different camera angles. Once your flash cut is complete, you can even watch the finished product.
Plus, you can see what other travelers have come up with as well.
That is literally so cool. I guess that means it's time for travelers to get back in the director's chair.
Travelers can also head back to Mondstadt to participate in Mika's surveying and mapping challenge. The goal is to mark the location of target objects on your map with as much accuracy as possible.
Use nearby landmarks, recognizable terrain, or the compass provided by the Knights of Favonius to help give you the upper hand.
Wow, that sounds like something that will challenge our powers of observation.
Totally. Travelers can also look forward to a few new character anecdotes in the new version. And don't miss out, because a certain someone will be making an appearance who we've only ever heard by name.
Okay, wait. Is that Cardinal Seamus? Jean and Barbara's father?
Guess it wouldn't be Traveler's Tales without a few surprises.
I love that.
The Leyline
Wait,
Overflow
that
event
is
is also
G-
returning.
Traveler's Tales without a few surprises.
Cardinal Seamus?
Cardinal Seamus? Okay. Did you just say this is Jean's and Barbara's father? Damn, I mean, just look at the hair though.
Jean and Barbara's father?
Guess it wouldn't be
Okay, the specs here literally signify that he is a much senior gentleman than obviously Jean and Barbara. But yeah, just look at this luscious hair. Thick luscious hair, man. This guy has a lot of hair. Whoa, I wish this guy was some main character. Can't just like walk out, to be honest.
Traveler's Tales without a few surprises.
I love that.
The Leyline Overflow event is also returning in Luna 6, so don't miss out on the chance to earn double the Mora and experience drops.
Plus, character cards for Aino and Dahlia, along with a consecrated fanged beast monster card, will be added to the Genius Invocation TCG. The Forge Realms Temper and Heated Battle Mode will also become available at separate times during the new version.
Well, that brings us to the last of the Luna 6 events. Check out the third redemption code while we take a short break.
Bye.
Okay.
Welcome back, travelers. Time to go over a few updates to Milliaster Wonderland.
First up, we have our new cosmetics and a new lobby design. Let's take a quick look.
Okay, this looks like the Fontaine version. Natlin version, sorry. This looks like Child's Natlin version of Child. This looks like the Stadium of Sacred. What is that? Stadium of Sacred Flames.
Oh my gosh, that looks so good! I love the whole knight and dragon vibe.
Right?
Oh, and with this update, mannequins can now pass the beacon to each other in the lobby.
Plus, the lobby's capacity will be increased, so travelers can invite even more friends to join them.
Travelers can also complete relevant quests to obtain free rewards, including prismatic crystals and a 4-star Academy-style outfit set. Oh, it's so cute.
There are a bunch of other outfits being added in the new update too, so check them out if you're interested. In addition to the new outfits, this version is also bringing a few updates to the editor. First, an effects editor is being added, allowing craftspeople to edit special effects with more freedom. Second, the new version is expanding skill editing capacity. Craftspeople will now be able to edit sprint effects and other more complex skills. A new batch of scenery assets is also being added so that craftspeople can bring even richer creative concepts to life.
Across previous versions, craftspeople have provided feedback that UI options aren't rich enough. So, a new asset library is being added to the editor. This should make it more convenient to edit buttons, pop-up windows, tabs, and list functions, allowing for a wider range of interactive interface designs.
And lastly, the environment system has been improved, allowing craftspeople to create even more unique skyscapes.
Sounds like craftspeople are gonna have even more options for stage design this version.
Yeah. So get crafting, everyone. All right. That brings the version Luna 6 special program to a close.
Oh, man.
Anything you want to add before we go?
Well, I'm just so excited Linnea is making her debut this version. Yay! I can't wait for travelers to get to know her better. You know, I do wonder though, like, how do her wings, how do they keep her up?
Right?
They're so good, you know, that on her head, on her head, like, it's gotta hurt her spine the way she flies around with them.
Right.
I can't help but worry.
They're so little.
So cute.
I get that.
I can't.
I am super hyped to explore all the new areas though. That's so exciting.
You know me, Sonya's back in the special program. I just want to say how much I really, truly love you guys and how much I'm just so excited for the non-Yehoda havers to be blessed with Yehoda. And you will be able to get Yehoda for free in this version. So please check her out, though. I love you guys so much. Thank you. I'm just so excited to be back.
Yes, it's amazing. And I'm just so excited that we're going to get to learn more about and explore Asmodee's Temple of Space. It's going to be so...
I just want the traveler to know that. I just want to see her reaction when Paimon becomes Asmodee. What is the traveler gonna do?
Yeah,
Is she gonna go against Paimon or is she gonna go with Paimon?
And I feel like it's like there's a little bit of that creepy element of that like space you can fall into.
yeah.
But we're no one listening is gonna have that happen because we have Dex helping us. Dex is gonna help us.
Yehoda.
No.
Knowing
Dex is
her.
gonna help us. We're gonna do fine. It's gonna be great.
Amazing.
Well, this was so much fun, and I think with that, all there's left to say is
See you in game. Bye.
Let's just pause here. Okay, so it's gonna start from say 8th April. Okay, and we'll continue see till 18th March. 18th March would be when this update will pretty much last, okay? So from 8th of April to 18th of May. 18th of May is when this version 6 is gonna last. So that's kind of nice. But yeah, this one though. Yeah, this changing to this, I mean, this is a very different experience altogether. This is like a login screen in a Genshin. But this changing to this is something else. Okay? I just can't like literally forget this into our minds. And yeah, now let's just like jump into the characters. Okay?
girls for Linnea by completing
Wishes. 5-star bow. In the first half of Luna 6.
So in the first half, like you're gonna get Linnea, okay? She's a geo unit and she's a support for lunar crystallized reactions. Okay, just like how Escoffi is to Skirk, Linnea is to Shibai. Shibai is okay. A lunar crystallized CPS and Linnea is a lunar crystallized support. So just like you could say like she applies just like Inefa applies like reduces electro res and Llama reduces dendro resistance from the opponents. Linnea is gonna reduce the geo resistance from the opponents, okay, and let geo units deal more damage. This also overlaps roles with Shilonen as well, which is fine. But yeah, I mean, this is literally gonna be a great time to use Shilonen. But yeah. But the thing is that Lunar Crystallize, they deal crit damage. So she is gonna deal more damage than, say, Shilonen. Unless you get, say, Shilonen Sword.
Travelers can look.
And if you did miss Valka, right, you can think of getting, say, Chaska, but for Chaska to work properly, you need to get a signature weapon. So, I was actually considering getting Chaska's weapon, but the only reason I pretty much pulled out Valka is because he's such a flexible unit, is because he's a grade sword unit, and any element he binds, his sword literally becomes that. So if say after Walker there is say a pyre unit, like his elemental priorities becomes Peck, Pyro, Hydro, Electro, Cryo. So in say a multitude of teams, like if apart from Walker there are three different types of teams, he's gonna prioritize Pyro first, then comes Hydro, then comes Electro, and then Cryo. Cryo the last, Electro second last. So Pyro and Hydro are his two main priorities if you do put like multiple types of teams. Okay. Chaska, like on the other hand, just like Waka, she also deals a lot of damage. But for her to deal insane amount of damage, you have to get a signature weapon. Okay.
Forward to event wishes for.
And she is only useful in Natlin. Like outside of Natlin, like you won't be able to fly pretty damn far, to be honest. So you can think of getting Chaska if you want to, else, but if you do have Waka, you can technically skip her.
Linnea and Chaska, a new 5-star bow, Golden Frostbound Oath, will also be
Whereas-
featured on the weapon.
Plus, a new
Whereas, yep, you can think of like getting Llama and Nefer, but only like if you're very serious about Lunar Bloom. And for Lunar Bloom, you need to have a Hydra unit, in this case, Columbina. And if you do get Llama, right, try get a C1 so that she could heal. Okay? Like apart from like say shredding dendro resistance, if you get a C1, some of her damage will actually get converted into healing, like into heals, especially from an elementary mastery. And yeah, only get Nefer if you think of getting Llama, cause the buds she's gonna produce, right. Nefer's gonna use that as a fuel and deep damage. So Nef is gonna be better as long as you do get Llama.
Chronicled Wish banner will become available, featuring characters from Fontaine. So don't miss out if you're
Primogems. So stay
And
tuned.
you're obviously gonna get the Fontaine Chronicle Wish banner. Okay. Out of these, Navi is the most useful one. Okay. She's also one of the more universal characters, so you can think of getting her and just give her that free craft weapon. Okay, the claymore. If you did like play like a certain even long back in Fontaine, right, where you do get that free to play sword, you can handle that. Else, just go and get a signature weapon. Okay. Then the second best is say Emily, because if you have Kenichi, you can think of getting Emily. Okay, like the burning she's gonna provide from here, that's gonna like greatly boost Kenichi's damage. Chlorine is the next. Then comes Lenny, and then comes Sijun. Okay, like Sijun's a healer, but you have lots of healers like Chi Chi, Jean, etc. Say Shilonan, and if you get Linnea, though fine. Siege to me is last, Lenny is second last, but you have better pirate pieces, so you technically don't need Lenny. You can think of getting Emily if you have Kinich. Chlorine, but Chlorine is second last, but if you do have Varisa or even Flint's, then you can think of skipping her as well. Okay. And I mean, Navi is the most universal among the rest. And like she has one good function over other geo units is like she absorbs the shards and uses them as ammunition and deals high damage. That without a signature weapon. So imagine just giving her the signature weapon and say her artifact sets, which are in Fontaine. She's gonna be broken from a geo unit's perspective. And if you do get Linnea though, it's you can say a match made in heaven. But if you have Shilonen, you can think of skipping Linnea unless you're into Lunar Crystallize, which is you could say Shilonen with extra damage. That's what I would say is Linnea in short. Okay? And we are gonna be getting a free year holder, which is a big plus. So you would have got I know the moment say you have entered Nod-Krai. Now, if you do get a free year holder, right, you'll actually be able to like defend with Nefer. Nefer is more of a squishy character, so Yehoda is the one who's gonna provide healing. And guess what? Like Yehoda provides insane amount of healing as well. That to Nefer. Like these two characters literally complement each other. But if you do get Llama's C1, then it's gotta be absolutely fantastic. Okay, you may not even have to get Yehoda then. But you're getting Yehoda for free, and who will skip a free Yehoda by the way? But yes, I pretty much love Dormampo. I mean, this is a beautiful scenic view. From here onwards, maybe like we will be able to see northwards from here. The North Island from here, like you could say, would be the entrance to Shnishna. I mean, I'm just in love with this scene right here, by the way. I love to explore that side and have a look at Shnishna before Shnishna kind of unlocks. And this is the statue of Venti, by the way. A very similar statue that we see in in the city of Mondstadt. So, I mean, this is pretty great to be honest. And from here, we will also have access to a hidden domain, the Asmodees domain, which has interesting puzzles to be honest. I would say the biggest highlight is the Dormant Port, okay, the place which you want to like visit for a very very long time. Thankfully, it's true. I'm pretty damn happy that Dormant Port is getting released like this version, okay, the version 6. We will see Lohan maybe in the next one. I might expect Lohan to buff Eula and maybe use these two together to form the greatest Walker team ever built. Okay? Like we could have a dual Anemo and dual Cry units. So yeah, dual Anemo, I mean you could say DPS 20, Walker along with Lohan and Eula. It'll be a damn tough team, to be honest.
We'll need to be on the lookout for old friends, too.
Oh, hey, that's Lowen, right?
If you're after more info, I'm sure exploring the port. The Traveler does.
This guy reminds me of Finding, to be honest. Okay, the wings, the lands, the stance this guy is on.
So this is the ruler of
Known. It's
The ruler of space, huh? Finding. Paimon.
beyond the stars.
It's beautiful, to be honest. This unit, by the way. This guy. He's just a new boss so that you get materials, say, for Linnea. And maybe in the future units, maybe, say, Lohan. I don't know if Lohan's gonna have a different boss, like, for you to farm materials from. But yeah. You say if you don't even plan on getting Linnea, but this boss will definitely come in the next Palabes, or even say the next CG onslaught, to be honest. So yeah, I mean you'll have to like battle this guy at least once or twice in order to get to know like how like what is his weakness.
All in Vigil to earn
Have a few on a conflicts.
I mean, yeah, these are all just little events that we will pretty much get. And this is gonna be a free Yehoda, okay? So you're gonna get same materials just to level her up quite fast. And until unless you get Siva Lama, Yehoda's gotta be your best friend. And Yehoda is actually a truly good healer, so we'll just dive into the game and see like what like constellations are, okay? Like I did like see the constellations, but I literally I just forgot what it was all about. So we'll just dive into the game. Leaving here just makes total sense, okay? And this being Jean's father, Jean's and Barbara Sama's father is pretty fantastic. But yeah, I'm pretty much excited to like explore uh, Dormanpo, to be honest. This, I mean, what can I say, man? I don't like Miniature Wonderland as much as you think. But let's first dive into the game. Okay? I'll see you there. So I'm inside the game, okay?
If the kids come over again today,
One thing by the
I'll
way,
give them these toys.
I've used the gems to specifically get Varka's weapon. But guess what? Time passed and I just couldn't get Varka's weapon in time. And now guess what? Among these two, I weren't any around these, so I chose his coffee's banner because I knew that I might actually lose. To the other 5-star weapon, which is a weapon I actually wanted. Okay, I actually wanted this so that Skirk can deal better damage. Okay, my Scoffy is anyways doing good with or without this weapon. If she gets this, she will deal much better damage. Like she'll be an incredible healer and deal incredible damage. Her healing's gonna be pretty damn good. But this passive, you can literally see right here, right? Would help Skirk deal better damage. And guess what? I selected this as the main weapon, and by simply wishing, I literally got Azure Light. So guess what? I'm pretty damn happy that I got this weapon for Skirk. So where is Skirk, to be honest? I've equipped Skirk with her signature weapon. And oh boy, this weapon suits us so well and nice. I'm trying to anyways buff this weapon as much as possible, but unfortunately I don't have like excess like materials left, so I'll think of going and hunting them. Okay, so I'm pretty much happy that I got this weapon, so I'll buff this weapon to its maximum level, level 90, and then use it with Skirk. Skirk is not going to deal a hell lot of damage. I wish only and only if I got Varka's weapon, right? If only I got Varka's weapon, I would have been extremely happy. If only I got the Jesse of the Mighty Wolf, I would have been extremely happy. It would have made Varka a different kind of an animal. Okay, a different kind of a character, man. His use case would have been a lot more easy, and I wouldn't have to replace his with Thea's weapon. Now Thea's weapon is his go-to weapon for now. I realize that I don't use Thea a lot, so that's why I've equipped Varka with this. But I mean, the primary statistic is the same, but the passive is like literally what makes it a lot more useful to Varka. This is perfectly useful for Thea, but Varka's case, it increases attack speed, which he kinda desperately needs in order to deal a truckload of damage. I was like initially saying in the last version that like this version, like the version Luna 5 is kind of a skip. That if you're not interested in Varka, just don't pick anybody else. Guess what? I got interested in Varka and I pulled out Varka. Now that I realized that since I got Varka, now I'll have to pull for a signature weapon. Okay? To make him effective, all because of the tiny passive, which is that it will increase his attack speed the more he keeps attacking with his skills. Okay? Now I'll have to go and farm, like I'll have to use these so that I can then convert it into one of the condensed resins, and then finish one Snowland Chronicles, which has just been unlocked. Before I go and do that, like let me just show you Yehuda, right? Where's Yehuda? There she is. Ah, I didn't realize that I have Yehuda C2. That's good. Yeah, I mean this one deals 50% damage. Wait, first let's come to the talents. So minus 9, 9, and 9. So Yehuda's like this part. This ultimate is first, then comes a burst, and then comes normal. Okay. Ultimate deals damage based on attack, but it also does incredible healing based on attack as well. This is a very nice multipliers for a 4-star, to be honest. And yeah, it's definitely neat because her damage and healing all comes from here, to be honest. So this is first, then this, and then this. So yeah, this is fantastic. Fired by Fluff based on PA Peck, okay? It will convert into any of these, with these being the highest priority. Pyro Hydro being the highest, then comes Electro and Cryo. This one, this one will basically just add some elements to Yehuda, like to Yehora's, I guess, burst. Okay, and and continue to apply elemental damage on them. This will you could say converter energy, like it could solve like energy problems. Okay, at least she will be able to get a burst a lot faster than usual. And this one is more for damage, like crit rate increasing by 5% and crit damage of 40%. C6 is also a pretty good one. If you get to C2 right, like you'll be able to use Yehora a lot easier than ever, and this will fix energy issues, which will enable her getting elemental bursts a lot easier. And this one is what. This will deal incredible damage. This will at least help her, and maybe the moon sign characters deal better damage. And yeah, I mean, and coming to Llama C1, this is a C1. It will recover HP equivalent to 500% of Llama's elemental mastery. So mine is this, but 500% of this is like what, 3000? 5x, right? And this effect is like triggered every 1.9 seconds. She's gonna be a healer, and like she's gonna be a lot useful apart from just applying, you can say, general resistance shred. I mean, this is gonna be so useful. And Llama without an F is useless, so get Llama if you can. Get Llama C1 even incredible. Okay, you don't have to go for a signature weapon. In her case, I gifted her this, but you can technically choose the DPS with the signature weapon. They will perform a lot better in that aspect, okay? And Chaska's case, right? I definitely do have Chaska, you would say though. I'm using this, but like trust me, I don't use Chaska a lot. I got this mainly because of this and this. I don't think like this is gonna show you any data of the weapons you haven't pretty much got. Archive, let's choose equipments. Let's choose bow. Okay. Yeah, I mean, unless you get these bows, this is Chaska's weapon, Astral Vulture, whatever is the name, okay? This deals incredible damage. This deals incredible damage based on maybe Chaska's damage multiplies, you could say. And as for Constellation, I guess the fourth and the second is pretty nice. Seed of any any character just changes the character's characteristics and just makes them a better character by every way possible. So if you didn't get Valka, you can consider getting Chaska, and vice versa. If you have Valka, you don't need to get Chaska. So Chaska is low on the list, okay? Then comes Nefer, then comes Llama, and then comes Linnea. Linnea should be in your priority if you have Shibai, okay? And maybe Columbina, okay? Because Columbina will be able to at least help you activate lunar crystallized reactions, and this guy will deal Geo Shred plus deal better damage. Linnea. And if you have Shibaito, it's a complete 5-star premium team but for LinneaClassTime. I just can't wait to see Nicole, to be honest. Like, I think Nicole might get released maybe in the next version, or maybe it could also be Lohan. So, unless you're into LinneaClassTime, just don't think of getting Linnea. But Linnea is a good support overall, right? But if you have Llama, make Llama the better healer. And Effa has shield, so she doesn't need to heal. And Linnea is a healer. Come and apply for LinneaClassTime. She shreds Geo and heals as well. So you could say a pretty nice substitute for Shilonen. But she's only good as long as you have Hydra units in the team. Else, if you use Pyro, but then you need to have a Hydra unit for her to deal better damage. The damage part is only like stuck when you have a Hydra unit. It's just basically Shilonen. That's it. Shilonen, on the other hand, it's much more flexible. And if you give her a signature weapon though, she might even deal better resistant damage, and she'll also deal better damage overall. And that's why I do kinda like have a Shilonen, to be honest. I mean, this is the best free-to-play weapon. The 4-star weapon, the Flute of Epic itself. This is the best free-to-play weapon. She's that flexible. Elemental resistance by 36%. I mean, I don't know how much would Linnea do. But it'd be pretty less. So, if you did get Valka, then this version is pretty much a skip for you. But if you didn't get Valka and if you were thinking of getting someone similar to Valka, then you can kind of get Shaska and get away with it. Okay? It's because of a charged attack, where you typically hold like... I'm just gonna like show you how. What is Chaska, to be honest? I wish there was like there's like a search button and you could write Chaska. Let me replace Valka with Chaska instead.
The breeze is restless.
I mean, let's come here, to be honest. Let's just complete one quest. I'll just show you like how you could typically use Chaska. So you could use it for traveling, but this traveling part like would increase twice as if you're in Natalie.
Turning point in sight! Let's fly!
You see these multicolored bullets? It's almost very, very, very much similar to that of Valka, to be honest.
Fire in the hole! Take me up! Open fire! Open fire!
So like that's how you kind of deal damage with Chaska, to be honest. And if you're into the Lunar Bloom, right? First get Llama, and if possible get a C1. It's just a Llama's utility will just go high. And then you can think of getting Nefer. So that's it. And if you're not interested in Lunar Bloom or LinneaClassTime, and If you're not
I'm a little out of
interested in
practice these
animal
days.
units, then this is another
Any
skip
conflicts
version
around?
for you guys.
I'm in the mood for some peacemaking.
And I'm in the mood for exploring Torment mode before even that version even comes out. So let us go to Stormbearer Point, okay, to have a look at. Obviously, Dorm Port before when that comes.
Let's fly!
North of Side Lake, right? I guess like this is a view, but
Take me up!
I'll be able to get a better view from maybe somewhere here. Let's see. So this is how the view's kinda gonna be like. So we are somewhere here, like we are nearby Cider Lake. So it's gotta be here. So we're looking directly into what Dormant Pool could technically look like. We could see some cliffs here, we could see some mountains, broken mountains, sea. Yeah, we could see this one being changed in version Luna 6, and this is what Dormant Pool pretty much looks like. Taking a photos that I might put for comparison say when Dormant Pool comes out. I'll come to this spot. I'll come back to this spot maybe when the Luna version 6 comes in. When the Luna version 6 will come, especially when the Dormant Port kinda gets unlocked, I will come here and maybe take another picture, and then we might say compare how it is before Dormant Port getting unlocked and after Dormant Port getting unlocked in version Luna 6. So yeah, so I guess like this is literally the conclusion. So I would literally conclude my video right here, and if you guys did enjoy such content, such Genshin content, consider giving us a like, comment and subscribe to our channel for more Genshin Impact content, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I mean, last patch was a filler patch. We have two little anecdotes. Okay, fine, we'll explore here. No doubt. So, last patch was a filler patch. The patch before the last patch, the last two patches, we unlocked the Northern Islands. And then for two versions, version Luna 2 and Luna 3, there were no map expansions. Version Luna 1 when we basically entered into Nod-Krai. This was the map expansion. 2, 3 no expansion. 4, the Northern Islands were the expansion. Okay? Got expanded. And now version Luna 5 is a filler patch, and version Luna 6 we will get to access Torment Port. The only port in Mondstadt. So yeah, I just can't wait to explore Dormant Port. And I'll see you guys in the next one. And thanks for watching, by the way. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.